Hello everyone, welcome you back to another series of algorithm. So in this series I will be solving all the previous year questions from this gate overflow book. So this is the gate overflow soft copy, and if you are able to buy the hard copy then go for it. Actually it is having some links like this, and by clicking all this link you will be redirected to their page, and there you will be seeing some of the discussion of these questions, some of the different approaches by different people. So that will be very much helpful for you. So if you can go for the hard copy, otherwise you can go for the soft copy also. Okay, so this is one of the question from 1994, right? And it is given that g1n a function is given and g2n a different function is given, and this is the definition of the function. So it is asking about which one is greater basically. Actually first option is g1 of n equals to big O of g2 of n. Okay, so big O relation inside the big O function, whatever the function is written, that should be greater than the g1 of n function according to this. So basically we have to find out which function is greater. So big O function, if you don't know what is big O function, then go to the algorithm playlist. I have made some of the video about the big O function. You can go and watch there. Actually big O function means it must be starting from someone here, and after the sum point, suppose this is g of n and this is f of n, this is the value n naught. After this n naught, the g of n will be greater than c into g of n will be greater than f of n always. Okay, so after this n equal to n naught, this will be get satisfied. So this is called big O function. Okay, so we have to find out which one is greater between g1 of n and g2 of n, right? So this is the, suppose this is the number line I have drawn, and first of all from 0 to 10,000, g of 1 is n cube. So I am writing it for g of 1. g of 1 n equal to n cube, and for after that it is like n square. After this it is n square, and for 0 from 0 to 100, g2 of n is n only, and after that it is n cube. So from this diagram you can get the idea what is this n naught value is. Okay, so before this n naught value, suppose see here. Okay, so before this n naught value, right, so this is the n naught value here, because after that only this curve is always greater than this value. So before this n naught, this can be greater than this value or lesser than this value. That doesn't affect us. But after that n naught, after a point where for all value of n, if a function is greater than the other function, okay, so that point is called n naught. So here what will be our n naught? Till 0 to 100, g1n is greater, because here 0 to 100 g2n is just n and it is n cube, asymptotically it is greater. So but after 100, see here, this is n cube, this is also n cube, and this is also n cube till 10,000. After 10,000 only, this is n square, but this is n cube. So our n naught value should be 10,000, right? Because after that only g2 of n is greater than g1 of n. So our answer should be which one is greater, that should be inside the big O function. So this should be our answer. g1 of n equals to order of g2 of n. g1 of n equals to order of g2 of n. So this is true, right? And the second one is g1 of n is order of n cube and g2 of n is order of n. So we can say that g2 of n is order of n, because this is taking n cube in some cases also. After n greater than 100, it is taking n cube also. So D option will be D option is not correct, and the C option is also not correct, because this is the opposite of the answer we are getting. And about B option, g1 of n is order of n cube, right? So B option can also be correct, because g1 of n having value n cube and n square, and asymptotically we can say that this is equal to order of n cube. In the worst case it is going up to n cube. So this can also be correct. So option A and B are correct for this question. Thank you.